Lunchly doesn't highlight on its website is sodium. One kit can deliver nearly half of a young child's daily limit. Experts say that is one more reason to read those labels really closely, no matter how cool that packaging looks.
Reports food safety experts put the Lunchly kit through the same battery of tests they used on Lunchables last year.
The sugar is lower, but it's replaced with 2 sugar substitutes. And overall, it's still a highly processed meal.
They're supposed to be good for like another 2 months. This is molded.
Do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube?
Yes.
The kids' lunch brand Lunchly, co-founded by MrBeast alongside 2 other controversial figures, Logan Paul and KSI, is now caught up in a mess that seems to be damaging them more with each passing day. Reports are emerging that Lunchly kits may not actually be healthy for children, sparking speculation that the company could soon face lawsuits from consumers. And honestly, it's looking more and more likely. This puts MrBeast in a very uncomfortable spot. So what's really going on? Let's break it down. While MrBeast has never disclosed the exact earnings he's made from Lunchly, it's known to be one of his major brands. KSI and Logan Paul's Prime is also part of this overall business play. Recently, Bloomberg released new figures showing that MrBeast has generated around $400 million from all his ventures combined, which includes Feastables, his video production company, and more, not just Lunchly. Still, it's fair to estimate that Lunchly alone could have brought in somewhere between $80 and $100 million, which is massive. But here's the real issue. Lunchly is now being questioned for possibly being an unhealthy option for kids, raising major health concerns. This all traces back to when Logan Paul, KSI, and MrBeast first launched the brand, kicking things off by taking shots at Lunchables.
Oh, can we get one?
Munchables? No, but we could have some Lunchly.
Just think about how shameless that move is. If the goal is to make money, why not focus on your own product's quality instead of tearing down another brand? And when this comes from MrBeast, what are people supposed to say? This kind of behavior could easily open him up to defamation claims. Honestly, it wouldn't be surprising if that happens because right now his tactics are looking more questionable than ever, outright trashing other brands just to boost his own profits. And it wouldn't be a stretch to assume he learned this strategy from Logan Paul and KSI. Remember, also publicly criticize competing products just to promote Prime hydration. It seems they may have passed that same marketing playbook on to MrBeast. At this stage, there's not much more to say about him. Sure, he has a reputation for big humanitarian acts, but behind the scenes, there appear to be shady business practices hiding in plain sight. Time and time again, he's been accused of misleading people, and now he's publicly putting down competitors to gain more sales. Naturally, this has led to the big question. Is Lunchly actually any better than Lunchables? Right now, the brand is facing heavy backlash, with creators exposing its flaws. In one viral video, a content creator revealed that
MrBeast's new product Lunchly is already making headlines, but not good ones. Just 1 month after its launch, customers are claiming that to-go lunch packages contain mold. YouTuber and cookbook author Rosanna Pansino posted a video of herself opening the product, which she alleged contains spores of blue mold growing on it.
These are supposed to be good for like another 2 months. This is molded. That's mold.
Pansino originally intended to compare the ingredients of Lunchly with Lunchables, but she criticized Lunchly for potentially endangering fans who purchase the product. Multiple customers have posted similar reactions to what they claim is mold growing on the product's pizza cheese. In response, a Lunchly spokesperson told Fortune that all of the company's products undergo strict review.
Even before that, medical professionals had already criticized the brand, pointing out that Lunchly lacks some of the essential nutrients found in Lunchables and contains alarmingly high levels of sodium, which is certainly not healthy.
Macros is only labeled potassium and only in the Prime bottle in the kit, comparing it to the Capri Sun in the Lunchables. This is a pretty weird marketing choice to label electrolytes in food products. It's such a strange choice.
In fact, after both products were tested in laboratories, most experts concluded that Lunchly is in no way healthier than Lunchables.
We tested these kits just like we did Lunchables. We found no reason to call them healthier and found similar concerning levels of lead to those we found in other lunch kits.
But the controversy doesn't stop at the health concerns. MrBeast has also been accused of withholding important product information, especially details that matter for children's health. Lunchley has allegedly concealed the actual sodium content in its meals, with no mention of it on their official website.
One thing Lunchley doesn't highlight on its website, sodium. One kit can deliver nearly half of a young child's daily limit. Experts say that is one more reason to read those labels closely, no matter how cool.
Just think about that for a moment. How can someone with such a manipulative mindset operate this way? He's deliberately hiding details from the public to make the product appear better than it really is. That's likely one of the reasons he's never openly shared how much he's truly earned. Now, moving on to another major point. Why did MrBeast even decide to team up with Logan Paul and KSI, knowing that their brands and hydration drinks have their own questionable reputations? On one podcast, MrBeast discussed this with Logan Paul while they faced accusations that Prime Hydration contained harmful chemicals.
So you're telling me you don't purposely just put, what is it, forever chemicals in your drink to...
Bro, we were shocked. Yeah. Me and him are talking, we're like, yo, what do people
you don't
think
just bust open barrels of forever chemicals and dump that in there?
Like, what do you think this is? Like some fucking rinky-dink operation where that's like what we're trying to I don't even want to say. It's so stupid, dude. Yeah. People are so dumb.
Oh, of course. People must be so dumb, right? According to their attitude, MrBeast and Logan Paul are the smartest businessmen alive. Obviously, if they weren't so clever, MrBeast wouldn't be partnering with Logan Paul and KSI in the first place. He's fully aware that Prime Hydration isn't as high quality as it's marketed to be, but he also knows how to turn a profit quickly. That's exactly why he joined forces with them, aligning Prime alongside his Lunchley brand. This is the hallmark of these three's shady business mindset. Right now, they're behaving as if the public is naive, acting like they've gamed the system to pull money from everyone. And unfortunately, some people really are falling for it. Some might argue that MrBeast is simply caught up in a situation and isn't actually shady himself. But here's something to remember. The Mexican government didn't exactly overlook things when he broke laws there by filming at a historical site, where it turned out he was also promoting Lunchley.
Adding to the controversy, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum herself has requested clarification on the conditions under which MrBeast and his crew were granted access to these historically significant locations. But the core of the dispute lies in the alleged commercial exploitation of these sites. In fact, throughout the video, MrBeast is seen promoting his own brand of snacks, even referring to them as Mayan approved. And the Institute asserts that the permit granted to Full Circle Media was solely for filming purposes and did not extend to the promotion of private brands. The sentiment is echoed by locals in the region. And in Mérida, the capital of Yucatan state, residents, including tour guides, have voiced their disapproval for the preferential access seemingly granted to the YouTuber.
Adding fuel to the fire, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum herself called for an explanation about how MrBeast and his crew were granted access to such culturally significant sites. The real issue lies in the allegations of commercial exploitation. Throughout the video, MrBeast can be seen pushing his snack brand, even jokingly calling it Mayan approved. Yet, the National Institute made it clear that the filming permit issued to Full Circle Media was strictly for production purposes, not for advertising private brands. This sentiment has been echoed by local residents in the Yucatan capital of Mérida, including tour guides who have spoken out against what appears to be preferential treatment for the YouTuber.
You can also copy a URL from any YouTube video. We'll just paste this one I have here. And in the prompt box, just tell it what to change in the thumbnail.
So just imagine what's really going on here. He's consistently promoting Lunchley in his videos, yet most viewers don't even notice. This time, the Mexican government wasn't willing to turn a blind eye. And to be clear, no one's saying the biggest YouTuber on the planet can't promote his own brand. But to mislead audiences and keep pulling the same tricks over and over, that's the problem. People don't realize that much of his fortune comes from reinvesting money he already had. And while holding the title of the world's biggest YouTuber, he's also drawn criticism for one more thing: copying other creators' thumbnails. Yes, he's openly encouraged others to do it. He promotes a tool called View State AI, which allows users to take any YouTube video link, paste it into a prompt box, and request changes to that video's thumbnail. In short, he's not only endorsing a method that stifles originality and rips off other creators, but he's also charging money for a service that can already be done for free and often with better results. It's just another example of unnecessary, questionable practices. While much of the internet continues to look the other way simply because of his massive platform, other creators have been far more blunt in calling him out. You can see it for yourself.
Do you like MrBeast? No. Oh, Jack. Oh! Do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube? Yes. Oh! Now, in all honesty, Jack, why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun. You just don't think you have fun playing Squid Games? You don't think you have fun riding on yachts?
The truth is, many people have been blind to MrBeast's tactics from the very beginning. He's consistently used questionable business strategies, and even when the criticism piles up, he invests millions back into his content and walks away with billions in return. So why do some still defend him? Probably because many, including YouTube itself, profit from his massive audience. But despite all the questionable things he's been accused of, he still hasn't stopped pushing Lunchley in the same way. So now the real question is, what will you decide? Will you stand by MrBeast's brand, or will you give an honest verdict? The choice is yours, and deep down, you already know the answer.